Now, Fox News grifters, Diamond and Silk, are at it again. This time they're going after Representative Steve Cohen for his reaction to the William Barr hearing. Now, on Wednesday, Barr had answered some questions from senators about his not-so-stellar summary of the Mueller report. In that summary, he basically misrepresented Robert Mueller's findings. Now, that's not me saying it. That's Robert Mueller, who had sent a letter about this. Now, at best, William Barr had spun the Mueller report, which we find out was not a complete exoneration of the president. Now, it did clear Donald Trump of criminal conspiracy, or at least did not find, I'm sorry, not clear, but it did not find enough evidence to prove a criminal conspiracy with Russia. So now, the issue that was left that was not resolved was the issue of obstruction. In fact, the Mueller report outlined about 10 different examples of obstruction that he suggested Congress act upon. So it's basically a punt to Congress because as special counsel, I guess he didn't have the powers to be able to indict. So it left it to, of course, Barr and as well as Congress. So now that happened. And then on Thursday, Barr was asked to go and answer questions from the House. Now, the House, of course, is controlled by the Democrats. And so what did he decide to do? Now, before I get to that answer to that, when he was in the Senate, now he got grilled by Democrats, of course, Kamala Harris and many others, asking some really, really good questions and tripping him up. Fantastic, right? Dianne Feinstein even tripped him up, which is great. And I don't give Feinstein a lot of credit anywhere else. And so he goes, like I said, to the Senate, gets grilled by Democrats. What do the Republicans ask him? Basically about Hillary Clinton. That's all they talked about. Yeah, but I know you lot, but what about Hillary? So now, of course, as I said before, like for the third time, Democrats control the House. He didn't want to go to the Democrats and decides, you know what, I'm just not going to go. I'm not going to talk to you guys. I have nothing to say to you guys. Whatever. Okay. Now that led to Congressman Steve Cohen having some fun at William Barr's expense. And that fun involved a bucket of KFC and a ceramic chicken. Fun times. In fact, let me show you that ceramic chicken. So that was what they put in place since William Barr wasn't there. They decided to put a chicken in his place. Awesome. Look, that's fun. I enjoy props when they make sense, right? So now this entire thing caught fire on social media that spawned the hashtag chicken bar, which is fun. Again, of which I wholly approve of. Not only do I approve of fried chicken, but I also approve of making fun of William Barr and calling him a chicken for not showing up. However, Trump surrogates Diamond and Silk had a different conclusion to this. They said that this entire thing was racist. Watch.
Fox Nation personalities Diamond and Silk. So this guy, Congressman Cohen, actually ate fried chicken and then held a chicken to mock William Barr, who spent countless hours the day before answering the questions that they say they weren't capable of answering. Is he a chicken in your mind, Diamond and Silk?
Well, he's racially insensitive is what I think. And just can you imagine if that was a Republican doing that to a Democrat? I mean, just think about that for a moment. But I want you all to understand the reason why the Attorney General is experiencing all of this slander is because the Democrats are afraid.
They're afraid. Slander. So much slander. And the guy literally lied to Congress. But anyway, okay. She says, let's think about that for a second. Okay. So here you have a white guy, Steve Cohen, Representative Cohen, making fun of William Barr, another white guy, by insinuating that he is a chicken by eating chicken, a bucket of fried chicken, and bringing in a ceramic chicken to put in his spot. That is supposed to be racially insensitive. Oh, wait a minute. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, but she says, what if it were a Republican doing that to a Democrat? Well, maybe if the Democrat was black, okay, that would make more sense. It really depends on the context, though. And so there is a racist trope of making fun of black people by doing stuff related to fried chicken. I never quite understood that because I think fried chicken is awesome. Nonetheless, there is that racist trope. And so, again, if it was a Republican making fun of a Democrat who happened to be black, you would have to look at the context to figure out if it was racist or not. This involved two white dudes. And the whole purpose was to say, you are a coward. You are too much of a wuss to face the democratically controlled House. So I'm going to call you a chicken. Because that's what you are. Bok, 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 MFer. Nothing to do with race. Nothing to do with race. But of course, here it is, right? You have Diamond and Silk doing what they're paid to do. They're going on Fox News to say, hey, Democrats are racist. I'm going to look, here's the example. So racially insensitive. Really? Nothing to do with race. But that is their entire purpose, by the way. They bring on people who are of other races, right? To come in and, for one, talk bad things about their own race. And two, call the Democrats racist. That's the whole point. And the reason they do it is twofold. For one, it distracts from the issue, right? William Barr lied to Congress and then refused to go back before the House to answer questions, putting him in contempt. I believe he is in contempt. Secondly, Republicans then also get validation because here's a black person or two black women saying, oh, you see, it's not Republicans, it's not us that are the racists. No, it's the Democrats. They're the racists because they ate fried chicken. Whew. Again, the thing that I'm going to say here is I don't believe all Republicans are racist. It's ridiculous, right? Now, are there racist Republicans? Yep, definitely. And really, what's racist about the Republican Party is their policy. Their policy does not help people of color and often is discriminatory. And plus, look, the Republican Party itself has used the racist Southern strategy very effectively for a long time. And you have people that were part of the Republican Party that were former heads of the RNC admitting, hey, we have used the Southern strategy. Boy, it was a good run. And we really played on those racial anxieties of people in the South in order to get votes. So you have the admission. Now, look, I'm not saying, by the way, the Democrats have been perfect on race. No, Democrats have, they suck on economic issues that help black people, African Americans, Latinos, minorities, right? But are they better than the Republican Party? By miles. Now, that's not also great, which we need to be way, way better on issues that help the black community, okay? And you could start by at least being more economically progressive and really figure out ways to help the black community, Latinos, etc., to get back what wealth that they did not have. And you could go into a long list of why the black community is basically in peril, right? And has a lot of issues with it related to, of course, what white people had done, right? But I'm not going to get into that, right? But the policies for the Republican Party are set up to help one constituency above all else. White, wealthy people. Those are the policies that they really put forward. And so, look, if you're... I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to say that they're always going to look out for that constituency above all else. And if you're on that side, that's unfortunately who you're looking for. Who you're looking, out for. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.